Hi, my name is Esfir. Ever since I was born, my parents have been so busy pampering my brothers, they didn't care about me at all. In fact, once I was 5, they forgot to pick me up from school, and when my teacher called, Mama asked her if she could courier me home. But all that changed on my 9th birthday when, in 5 minutes, I became their favorite kid. For my 9th birthday, Mama and Baba had been planning a huge birthday party for months. It was such a big surprise that we weren't even allowed near the hall during the preps. But on the day of the party, as soon as I entered the room, I nearly passed out. From the balloons to the tables and even the walls, everything was blue and red and Spider-Man themed. Just then, Mama and Baba rushed excitedly towards me singing, "Happy birthday to you!" "Mama, I hate Spider-Man!" But to my shock, they just rushed past me and hugged my older twin brothers Farhad and Zach, who were 10.
How do our boys feel about our little surprise?
Wait, what? It's not their birthday! It's mine! We know! That's why it's a surprise for them! It's their pre-birthday. Now out of the way. It's time to cut their cake! But, what about my cake?
What do you need a cake for? Our boys will grow up and make money. You're basically useless.
I'm not useless! I'm smart and pretty! Farhad, my brother, patted my back. Yeah, Baba, that's really mean. You want to cut the cake, Yasfir? Just then, the door flew open and an old woman with white hair and the darkest red lipstick hobbled in. The minute Mama and Baba saw her, they literally turned to little yapping puppies. It was my Nana! I couldn't help rolling my eyes at my parents. They always acted weird around her because she was so rich and scary, and she loved me. She was always getting me presents and candies.
Where's my granddaughter? I've got a present for her.
Mama glared at me, but I ran to Nana. Nana!
Happy birthday, darling. You're a real Spider-Man fan, aren't you?
Zach jumped in and said, No, Nana. Farhad and I love Spider-Man. This is our pre-birthday. Nana looked shocked. Why?
It's Yasvir's birthday.
Yeah, but we're more important because we are boys and she's just a girl.
Just a girl? Who's been feeding you this nonsense?
Without another thought, Nana turned to Mama and Baba and said the craziest thing imaginable.
I've decided that I'm going to give all my money to Yasvir when she turns 18. You know it's worth so much. Millions, maybe billions. I've lost count.
Then she marched straight out of the house with Mama and Baba at her heels, crying and begging for forgiveness. But Nana was gone. As soon as the door closed behind her, Mama and Baba turned to us. I gulped. I just knew I was in so much trouble. But to my utter shock, she came and hugged me. My eyes have been opened. If your lovely Nana thinks you're special, you must be. I love you. Behind her, Baba was on the phone with the decorators.
I want you here with the Harry Potter decor in 5 minutes. Do you get it? 5 minutes! My princess shouldn't have to wait for anyone.
Were they for real? Apparently they were. And suddenly, my life turned upside down. My parents who were always ignoring me started to worship me. I was moved to my brother's room, and all their beds were shifted to the attic. My old room became my walk-in closet. My oldest brother, Omar, who was 13, tried to protest.
It's not fair, Mama. We're 3. She's just 1 and tiny. I don't see why she needs the biggest room.
Mama looked like she'd found out he was pregnant.
How dare you say that? From now on, you have to give her presents every day till she forgives you. And you all need to spend 15 minutes every day praising your smart and beautiful sister. Get it?
But Mama, they already love me and play with me. It's you and Baba who don't.
Nonsense! We obviously love you. What will boys give us anyways? It's always the girls who come through. Now give your mama a hug.
After that, whatever she said just got wackier and wackier. When I was in the 3rd grade, some robbers broke into the house and threatened to harm me. Mama started to cry loudly.
Leave her! Take one of the twins instead! We don't need 2 of them!
During all the commotion, I snuck away and called 911. As the police were leading the thief away, I proudly turned to the twins. I saved your life! Farhad looked at me like I was a hero, but Zach pushed me away.
No, you didn't! We were in danger because of you! I hate you and will never play with you again!
Finally, when I was in the 6th grade, I made my first ever friend in school, Brittany, and immediately invited her over. Little did I know what a dumb mistake that was going to be. As soon as Mama saw Brittany, she let out a screech and pulled me away from her.
Get your filthy paws off my daughter! Look at her clothes, Yasvir! She clearly lives with the squatters!
Mama, Brittany is my only friend and I like her. Stop being mean.
Stop being stupid! She's just your friend because she thinks she can steal your money. But I won't let this beggar child be near my girl! She turned to Brittany and yelled in her face, "Get out of my house, right now!"
As Brittany ran off crying, Mama just slammed the door behind her and said,
"It's better not to have friends than to be friends with poor people."
Baba added,
"I think you're right. Maybe we should homeschool Yasfir. There's too many beggars trying to steal out her money in the world."
"No! I want to go to school!" But the look on Baba's face told me that wouldn't happen. Omar came to me and offered me an ice cream from the fridge.
"Don't be sad, Yasfir. Mama and Baba just want to keep you safe."
Just then, a shoe came flying and knocked it right out of Omar's hand.
"Are you out of your mind? You want to make my girl fat and ugly?"
Omar rolled his eyes and walked away. But I angrily grabbed the cone from the floor and started to lick it. "I want the ice cream, Baba, and I don't care what you say!" Over the next few years, I wasn't allowed out of the house or to have friends because I was too rich for anyone, even my brothers. By the time I was 15, I decided I couldn't put up with homeschooling anymore. So for my 16th birthday, when my parents asked what gift I wanted, I told them, "I want to start high school."
"Absolutely not."
"I'm not a dumb kid anymore. I want to go to school. I have rights."
"Honey, we're just trying to protect you."
Yeah. But if you stop me, I'll run away and marry the first poor man I see." By the look on their faces, I knew I'd won.
"Fine, but your brothers will be with you 24/7. We can't have you getting pregnant or something."
Farhad and Zach both screamed together.
"What? No! Baba, we're seniors. We can't look after her. It's either that or you're all homeschooled."
That got Farhad and Zach to agree. But Omar just went to his room and came back with his bags.
"I'm already in college. I don't need to stay here and see my crazy parents drive everyone insane for money. Sorry, Yasfir, but I'm done with this family."
Upset as I was about Omar leaving, I couldn't help thinking that at least being at school would make things easier, right?
Wrong.
As I walked into my class, I heard someone whistle softly.
"Who's this cutie?"
I turned around to see the cutest boy ever smiling at me.
"You want to sit with me?"
"You bet you're cute, but I did." First day of high school, and I already had the attention of a heartthrob. But just as I sat down, a loud announcement erupted.
"Yasfir, step away from that boy! I will not let you get pregnant by a poor boy who dresses like a beggar! Remember, you're a princess!"
The boy turned red and I gasped in horror. It was Mama. I got up and ran out of the classroom. I barged into the broadcast room only to see Mama sitting in front of the CCTV cameras. "What are you doing here?"
"I can't trust your dumb brothers. I had to see what you were up to myself."
"Why won't you just leave me alone? I hate you! I'll never let you stop me." I turned and ran back to the class and asked the boy his name.
William?
I pulled William closer. "Will you be my boyfriend?" Over the next year, it seemed like my parents were on a mission to embarrass me, and I was on a mission to fight back. I snuck out with William whenever I could, only to have Mama and Baba eventually find out and drag me back. They even threatened to destroy his family. But luckily for me, William wasn't scared.
"You're the best thing that's ever happened to me, Yasfir. I hate my family anyways."
Eventually, when I promised not to get pregnant or run away, Mama and Baba backed off a bit. But the year I turned 17, everything changed. Both Farhad and Zach graduated high school and practically ran out of the house, leaving me alone with Mama and Baba. To distract myself, I started to participate in school projects with William. After one project we presented together, a beautiful woman approached William and I, and she asked if we'd like to do some modeling with her agency.
"You're the most beautiful couple I've ever seen. Come to New York with me."
I rushed home to break the great news to Mama and Baba, but they looked furious.
"You're not going anywhere with that boy. I always knew he was trouble."
"No, Baba, that's not true. In fact, we'll make huge piles of money if we both become models." At the mention of more money, Baba looked thoughtful, but Mama jumped in and snatched the agent's card from my hand.
"No, we love you too much to see you going away. You're our baby and not big enough to face the world. If you push me, I'm going to have that boy expelled and you'll be getting homeschooled again."
Then she ripped up the card. At that, I freaking lost it. All the years of anger bubbled up inside me. How dare you? I'm sick and tired of you two pretending to love me when you really just love Nana's money. Omar was right. You both are crazy and have done nothing but drive us all apart. Then I rushed to my room and packed up my bag. It was time for me to move out too. I drove straight to Nana's place, who looked surprised to see me, and I told her everything.
"You should have come sooner. From now on, you stay here with me."
Just then, Mama and Baba barged in.
"If you're going to be such an ungrateful brat,
then you should at least give back all the money we've spent on you.
We even drove our sons away for you."
"You didn't do it for me. You did it for money."
"Whatever. Just pay up. Ask your darling Nana to pay us."
To my utter surprise, Nana burst out into laughter.
"What money? I've never had any money." Mama and Baba looked like they'd seen a ghost.
What? But you said... I lied! I gave it all away years ago. I just wanted you to treat her better. But you idiots still didn't. Now get out of my house before I call the cops.
She pushed them out and slammed the door as Mama yelled.
You'll be speaking to my lawyer now!
Then Nana turned to me and said,
Those morons. I can't believe they are this stupid. I have the money, but I'll only spend it on your studies. And you said you're interested in modeling? I'll help you out with that, too.
"Oh my God, Nana, you're the best!" A few months later, I was permanently living with Nana, and when my 18th birthday rolled around, William and Nana said they had a surprise for me. I rushed to the door and screamed with joy. At the door stood my 3 brothers smiling at me. I pulled them all into a hug as Zach whispered,
Sorry for hating on you for so long, sis.